Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we are going to unbox Cobble and Fog. All right, so as a dungeon master, I'm extremely excited about this. It's just like Dungeons and Dragons. It has battlefields, it has miniatures, and it has cards, right? So I'm extremely excited as a player for the different, just inspirations from the characters: Sherlock Holmes, Dracula, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the Invisible Man. Also, as a dungeon master, I'm incredibly excited about the rules mechanics in here that I can get inspiration for magic items to give to my player characters or to equip my non-player characters with. Excuse me. And then also, I am very excited about, as a tabletop role-playing game designer, I've already designed one tabletop role-playing game. It's called Freight Chain Onyx, and then I'm currently building a tabletop role-playing game right here on this channel called Forests and Forages, which you can check out as soon as you're done with this video. That's a tabletop role-playing game with no core rulebook. It has a core playlist, and all of the rules and the world details exist in video only. It's the first tabletop role-playing game to completely eschew a printed core rulebook. I'm excited about that. And so I'm really excited about the inspirations from this game. But let's unbox this. So this is put out by Mondo Games and Restoration Games, and this is a highly successful series. A lot of people are really on this, and it's been out for a couple years. And I knew the moment I got one, I would want to get them all, and it'll probably take me about a year or two to collect all of these. And actually, I was warned. I was really, I'm very fortunate to know the board game store owner by name. He knows me by name, and he warned me. He's like, some of these are, they're no longer printing them, and they're doing nothing but going up in value. So you may not. So if you're completist, you may not be able to get all of this. Which I'm like, why on earth would you tell me that? Because that makes me want to buy it less. But the reality is he's just really honest and transparent, and I definitely wanted this, and I may end up with an incomplete set, but that's okay. All right. All right. So this is Cobble and Fog. Let's take a look. All right. So first of all, let's just look at the box itself. All right. Look at that great art. I think that's Sherlock Holmes on the side there. That is Invisible Man. That is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And that is Dracula. And man, that is some awesome art. Also, do you see this? Like, this is bent up a little bit, right? Now, the thing is, I have a buddy, and if he wouldn't even buy this game, right? I really do want to support my FLGS, so I'm more than happy to own a dented up box, right? It's not a problem, because it's going to get some use while I'm using it. So look at this. This is great. So let's look at this, right? So what else is in here? Battle of Legends actually has King Arthur, Alice, Medusa, and Sinbad. And then Battle of Legends Volume 2 is Sun Wukong. I think that's maybe a Chinese hero. Kind of interesting. The Yanenga, Bloody Mary, and Achilles, which is really... they take to the high grounds, which I think is one of the battlegrounds. Anyone, anywhere, pick up your favorite heroes, maps, and opponents. Mix and match sets, 4 hero sets, right? So these are 4 hero sets, right? Look at this. These are 2 hero sets, Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf, and all of these can be mixed freely. This, I'm definitely going to have to own this. Robin Hood and Bigfoot, and then Houdini and Genie, right? Houdini and the Genie. This is the latest, right? And get this. I know for a fact there's a Bruce Lee, but it's no longer even advertised because I think it's completely sold out and it's probably very not able to be gotten. This is the rules. I love that kind of really nice sparse design. It's nice to have printed rules. Not every game comes with printed rules anymore. That's okay. And to tell the truth, I will probably watch a video on how to play this before I read these. So the way I learn these games is I watch a video and then I answer any questions with the rules themselves. All right. So that is the box itself, and let's start taking a look at this. So these are the dials, right? So these are dials for the characters. Each one has their own dial. This is probably going to be like their combat energy, maybe their hit points, right? And then flip that over, and then these are nice because they actually are printed in different ways. So I'll be assembling these, right? And then this next thing, what are you looking at next, right? This is the board itself, right? So, and I think that, yeah, this is double-sided, right? So look at that. So these allow for positioning, right? And actually I can move this back, let you see the whole board, right? And then let's flip it over. Double-sided. So this is like, this looks like London, buildings of London. And then you put your characters on here and they can do different things based on the color patterns. I love that. I think it's really innovative. All right. And I have not played this game yet. I kind of wanted to experience it. And this is almost like a manse, or like an inside building in London. So all of this, and this is actually Baskerville Manor, right? So this is, that's Sherlock Holmes's home. And then this one is Soho. I think Soho is in London. Yeah. I'm terrible with geography, as you can tell. All right, so let's pull the box back and take a look at what else we got here. So these are just the little nubbins that I'll use on those dials. Oh boy, look at this. Oh, you know what? Let's get to the good stuff first. Let's not bury the lead. So this is this character is Sherlock Holmes. Okay. This character here is, that's the Invisible Man. You can see, like, literally his head is missing. That's brilliant. Oh my gosh, that is nice. Oh man, that is seriously nice. Let me see here. Yep. And actually, I'll bump up check me out. Bumping up my magnification. That's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You can see he has an axe. You can see his potion. He has a little potion there. Yeah. And these all have these different bases, right? These color bases, and these can be intermixed as well. The color bases can be popped off. There's your Invisible Man. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the detail on that. That is tremendous. Really, really nice. And then this is Sherlock Holmes, right? Oh wow, look at the incredible detail. And also, you can see these are exactly D&D scale, 28 millimeter, right? Which is really exciting. Of course, as a dungeon master, that's very exciting to me. And then, I was wrong. Sorry. This is clearly Sherlock Holmes. He's got the deer stalker hat, and he's looking for clues. He's got his pipe there, right? And then I'll show you him in full detail, and then I'll show you Dracula again. I guess British icons sometimes look alike to me, right? Although Dracula is a Transylvanian icon, but he's got a very British energy. All right, there you go. Oh my goodness, boy, that is amazing. All right, so then we have these little counter tokens, which is kind of interesting. Let's see what we got with these counter tokens. All right. So that that's kind of, that must be like that must be the female Dracula's minion, maybe. And then this looks like someone who might be aligned to Sherlock Holmes. And this looks like Watson. That looks, yeah. And these are aligned by color, I think. So I think maybe Watson's going to have, like, is the assistant of Sherlock Holmes. And actually, I think all of these are minions of Dracula. All these nice plastic tokens serve as minions of Dracula. All right. And actually, you could see that. Yeah. So you can actually see them on the card bases, right? So let's see. And then we have 4 separate decks of cards. Sherlock Holmes, Dracula, Invisible Man, and Jekyll and Hyde. And let's just take a look just in case. But that's it. That's everything that's in the box, right? I'm extremely happy with what's in the box. Really nice molding. Let's go ahead and put everything back in. I was very impressed with this overall. I'm very impressed with how they built this. This really, really top quality across the board. These will pop right back in here, and then these will pop in over here. Yeah, yeah. So that's Dracula, and that is Sherlock Holmes, and then this is Invisible Man, and this is Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, and they do not have, yeah. And so you could see that these tokens do go with Dracula. This one token goes with Sherlock Holmes. And then this Jekyll and Hyde and Invisible Man don't have any. And then you can see those amazing, items there. So that is Cobble and Fog. I'm just so thrilled with this game. To the people who got it for us, we're just really, really thrilled. Thank you for letting me share it with you. Oh, and let me show you the art on the outside of the box there. That's Dracula in a pool of blood. There's Sherlock Holmes, like smoking in the middle of the street. And then there is the Invisible Man. Those are just his shoes. Oh my gosh, that's epic. And then that's the smile of Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Wow, I am just thrilled with owning this. I really this is top notch. This is just an incredibly well crafted game. And as a dungeon master, it's very inspiring for the campaigns I'm going to run in 2023. And I'm gonna be a good boy and not use these actually in my D&D games, because that way they're available for the whole family to play the game whenever they want. But I'm so excited about this, and I really I just want to say thank you once again for letting me share it with you. Please consider everything I just discussed as my presentation of Cobble and Fog. Please continue to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful millennium.